Well, I'm Alan Dale from Gale Force Winds. I want to tell you, it's fantastic to be here at Maritech Day 2. So many wonderful conversations happening, so much excitement building, even around next year's event, while this one is playing out right in front of us. And on that note, let's dive into some other conversations. Sir, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us what you do.
I'm Angus Kennedy. This is my last Maritech as being a member of the National Council. I've been involved with planning and organizing the 2000, 2007, 2014, and 2022 conferences, and I know it's involved, and it's time to hand off to somebody else. So I'm stepping down from National Council. Great Lakes Branch Committee Chair, Delia Deef, is taking my place and bringing new, young blood into the system.
Right.
That's what we need to do.
New ideas, fresh perspectives, right? A new lens on things.
Yes.
Derek, your thoughts?
Yeah, so I've been with National Council for the last 6 years, so I'm just taking over now as chair for the next 2 years, and then it'll be time for me to succeed on and move on from National Council. But I guess it's been a privilege working with Angus over those 6 years, and we've been able to shake things up, improve some things, and work on a number of key areas that would enhance the CI and what we need to do for the future with the group coming in.
You know, this is an industry that is constantly requiring a new lens, new innovative ideas. It's got nothing to do with age. It's got to do with just a different perspective, right? And it's always good to refresh things as you go along, right? Just like the technology is always evolving in this sector. It's amazing to see that. Talk to me about the experience that you've gained from being a part of it. Talk to me about that.
Well, I learned one thing very important. Back in 2000, I was at a meeting, went to the washroom, came back, and I was chair of Maritime. Lesson number one. Let somebody, get chose properly. But what I find has changed is the age of the members, right, got older, and we have to now take and make a real effort to get the younger students, younger people involved in the industry. And we have to give them something to make appreciated.
Yeah.
So we have, over the last few years, breaking down, there's always resistance to change. We're a very conservative industry. And so we are breaking it down slowly but surely. We're now going to have like a monthly newsletter. We're having, getting our technical information for monitoring and for visualization of the technical meetings and transferring that online so that it will go across the country to whoever wants to be and watch it. And so it's more to try to get more inclusion from the people and from the members.
Well, I can tell you it's working. I mean, the amount of young professionals that are in the room and growing year after year, it's certainly working. And doing things like this too, right? Like lighting up your virtual presence, getting everybody in the conversation, I think helps.
Yeah, and it's been great, obviously, thanks to you and yourself and Jerry and that for showing up here and then really sort of getting the message out, sort of that extension through LinkedIn and all the media forums and that. We need that, right? And as a community, can't be insular. We need to expand out. We've got a good relationship with SNAMI as part of this Maritech and that, but we're sharing ideas as mariners and experienced professionals and that we want to see the next generation take on. We've had great careers, we're still engaged, consulting, all those types of things, but drawing folks in. And so what do we do at the National Council level? So Angus has come in, he's done a number of things with the National Council over my 6 years experience with them, and it's time for him to shift and allow somebody else to step up. But that's okay, that's healthy, because new ideas, experiences in that, and new energy, it's wonderful.
Angus, you had your trick at the helm, as they say, and now you're off watch for a bit. But you're going to be at Maritech next year in Victoria.
Yes.
Yeah, excited about that. In a less sort of leadership role.
Well, yeah, because it's going to be just my business basically. Yeah. But it's also the fact that when we come to these Maritechs, National Council uses an opportunity to meet. So basically looking for a day and a half, sitting down, discussing issues and everything else. I'm not going to miss that.
Yeah.
And I think I'll have a different perspective now coming as a company to Maritech, but I still drive the fact that, join the institute, join the institute. I just talked to a person from a company from Newfoundland, and I said to them, so are you a member? He says, no. How would you like to be? It's right over there at the table. You go, $126 a year, and we are trying to bringing much more presence in people's lives as far as them to learn things and them also to grow as a group. Because one of the issues you run into nowadays, and I've seen it on board ship, is that everybody's on an iPhone or they're on a computer, and there's a bit of an isolation going on. So, once a month or so, or when there's a tech, everybody gets together.
Yeah.
And, they work as a community. And that's what we're trying to generate as a community of the Canadian Institute of Marine Engineering. Yeah.
I guess, Alan, to your point in that, what are we all about? We're agile group, innovative group, and just trying to encourage the next generation in that, right? So we're all the touch points that you can bring those folks along and give them leadership opportunities in a safe environment. You're a volunteer, you're safe, right? And so the more we do that way, opens doors and the camaraderie, networking, all the good things that we tend to do at these types of environment, because it's a very friendly environment from a marine sector perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for your service. It's clear that you've done your bit. You're promoting the sector right to the very end. We appreciate it. Thanks for being on the conversation, guys.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
That's great.